Have you heard of a company called CrowdPoint? This team had this wild idea. They saw that we the people are the backbone of the global economy, but we aren't getting the benefit of being paid despite the fact we are all data tycoons. So a couple of years ago, they wanted to use regular people's laptops to organize and protect personal data. The end goal? To figure out a way to make some money off that data, but in a good way, where you'd have control over your own data and not let others refine it into information without paying you. So they launched this test with about 1,000 people to connect robots to their laptops and desktops to make them run faster and put technology on them to create this solution for reimbursing us for our data. Imagine your laptop acting like a mini server, holding your personal info and keeping it safe. Sounds cool. Well, here's the problem. The first 1,000 of us discovered that not all laptops are created equal. You've got different operating systems, Windows, Mac OS, Linux, you name it. Then, throw in different amounts of memory and hard drive space, you've got a jungle of diversity. Imagine trying to make a single system that works smoothly on all these different setups. It's like trying to fit a square peg into 10 different shaped holes. It's a mess. That's why CrowdPoint decided to pivot. They decided to pivot. They thought, hey, instead of wrangling this zoo of laptops and desktops, why not create a decentralized cloud? This way, they can use several individual servers that are consistent in their specs. This makes sense. So, now, instead of relying on someone's old laptop that might be slower than a snail on a lazy Sunday, they are using specialized node servers that are decentralized all over the planet to make it more secure and faster and are up for the task. This makes it easier to organize, protect, and potentially monetize data in a way that's the same across the board. So, bottom line, CrowdPoint realized that to make this work, they had to ditch the idea of a decentralized assembly of random laptops and move to a more consistent, decentralized cloud made up of individual, reliable servers that when combined is called the Vogon Decentralized Cloud. That's how you pivot and solve a problem. Alright, so let's add another layer to this cake. So you've got all this data on the Vogon Decentralized Cloud. And here's where it gets SCIFI level amazing, they're using JSON files to store the data. JSON is like the universal language of the web, easy to read, easy to handle. But they've kicked it up by embedding a ledger hash into these JSON files. Think of it like a unique fingerprint for each piece of data, making sure it's legit. Hold on to your seats, this stuff uses deterministic concurrency and BLS 12 to 381. In layman's terms, these are fancy algorithms and protocols that ensure everything is super secure and smooth. It's like the Fort Knox of data storage. It's the Fort Knox of data storage. And get this, all this data is following the 3 laws for robotics, like from that Isaac Asimov sci-fi stuff. This means the system is programmed to be ethical and safe. So, the data lake they are creating is not just any data lake, it's immutable and transparent. Immutable means it can't be tampered with, and transparent means you can see what's happening. But here comes the cool twist, this data lake is powering what they call authentic intelligence. Authentic intelligence. It's like AI but supercharged with ethics and transparency. And the more people join this cloud, sharing data and resources, the brighter this authentic intelligence gets. When you share your authentic intelligence with others like you, it turns into what they are calling collective intelligence. Imagine a hive mind of data, except this hive mind is all about keeping your data secure, ethical, and giving you control. So you're not just throwing your data into some black hole. You're contributing to a system that learns, adapts, and gives back, making the whole network smarter and more efficient. And the best part? You have control over your own data the entire time. It's like joining a super smart community about making the digital world a better, safer place.